Greetings everyone, it's Michael Anastasiadis here from Bosanoff Mortgages. Mortgages Made Easy, your mortgage advisor, coming to you live with your weekly mortgage and interest rate update. And I'm also adding a stress test rate update as well. So good news, most of the banks now have a 1 year rate with a 5 in front of it. So it's most of the banks are offering 5.59 fixed for 1 year, and one of the big banks is only going to 1 year at 5.79. So that's good news for those of you that have got your mortgage due to be refixed right now. It's really, really good because you know, you can get those a low rate from what you've been on before with a high 6. So if you're looking to refix, now's the time to chat, because on the 27th of November, guess what? We've got another OCR review. And seeing what I've been reading here with the economists, it sounds like there's a big debate going on whether it'll be a 0.5 or 0.75 cut at the end of November, because the Reserve Bank has botched it up so much because they didn't cut earlier. So I doubt they'll want to cut at 0.75. I'm sure they'll want to, but it's not going to be a good look for them cutting 0.75 because it'll have a bit of egg on your face, panic feel to it. So we'll see what will happen. And look, some clients are deciding to go on floating until then. It is a long time because by the time 27th of November comes, could be another week or just over a week like it was in this case, with one bank being stubborn and not moving any of their rates, any of their fixed rates, I should say. So watch this space. All I can say, if your mortgage is coming up for renewal in the next 60 days, have a chat with someone to make sure you're getting the right advice, because you don't want to be fixing for too long in this environment where rates feels like they're dropping weekly at the moment. And that leads me on to the next point about the stress test rates. So a lot of people, when they're applying for a loan or thinking what their mortgage repayments will be, they jump online and look at a mortgage calculator. And I don't know, they might put in 500,000 over 30 years at the interest rate here of 5.59 or 5.79. What do those repayments look like fortnightly or weekly or monthly, whatever their preference is, and it spits out the answer. Now that's true. That's going to show you your mortgage repayments. However, when we're doing an application to the bank, we've got to put in your income, your expenses, any liabilities you might have, any other debts you might have. And then at the end, the bank stress tests your mortgages, not at 5.59 or whatever it is, at a much higher rate. And at the moment, that is pretty much consistently now with all the major lenders, just over 8%. Previously, it was around 9%, so just over 8%. And they do that for all your loans and any new loans. So all of a sudden, you can see how it can be still hard to borrow money. But boy, it's better than what it was a few weeks ago, with hovering around that 9% mark. So people ask me, Michael, I've looked at the mortgage calculator. I can afford those repayments. And yes, you might be able to, but remember, the bank's got to make sure that you can afford it when interest rates go back up again, because a lot of people have struggled over the last, 18 to 24 months with these high rates. So look, that's the update, guys. In terms of mortgages, what we've been seeing, I'll be going to an open home on Sunday. Haven't been to one for a while, but there's more listings coming on. We're out of school holidays and it's the sprint now to Christmas. So you'll see a lot of listings over the rest of October, November, up until the end of November. And then that'll be it. That'll be it for the listings until we come back in the new year after Wellington anniversary weekend. That's when we'll get the next dump of listings. So now's the period for those first home buyers that have been wanting to buy before Christmas, or those that wanting to get into a new school zone for the new year. That's where people will be looking. So definitely, if you're thinking about getting pre-approved, now's the time to get in touch. And like I said before, if you've got, hey Craig, good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Like I said before, if you've got a mortgage coming up for refixing, feel free to get in touch. I'd love to help you out. Anyway, guys, ka kite. Hope all is well wherever you are, and we'll be live from Sunday at the open home to show you what's happening there. Cheers, guys. Ka kite.